Well, this is the last of the 3 videos. I went through the preparation. On the second one, I went through all the tools that I use. And this one, because I'm going to again be out of the out of the picture, because I want you to see what's going on with the jars and how I fill them and everything like that. I've already got the chili right here that I'm going to be putting in the jars. It's already been heated to a boil. So now the jars have boiled, everything, the caps and lids are in here. They're all at a boil. So we're ready to go. We're going to set the jar down there, place this in there, and I'm going to start scooping. This is going to be a whole lot different and possibly a whole lot messier. So I'm going to move everything kind of close here. And I'm trying to get about an equal amount of liquid so it's not all beans.
Smells good.
And again, fill it up. Make sure you leave an inch of head space at the top. Like I said, these are quart jars. Oh boy, hot. Okay, leave about an inch of head space there. And like I said, because it's chili and not like the beans I had before, it's going to be kind of a whole lot messier. Take your spatula again and go around. There's going to be some air in there to release the air that's in there. And I like to have, because tomato sauce will actually stain that, I like to kind of wash it off there. Now clean the lid here, very important with this, because you got a tomato base and everything like that. Got one of the rings. Let me grab a lid inside here. And I need a hot pad here. Oh. I like to snug these down a little bit more than I normally would. But as you can see, right there, there is my jar of chili. Of course, like I said, the beans are going to go to the top, bottom anyway. And it's going to boil a little bit of this off, so that will go inside here. And I've already turned the heat on, the pressure cooker there. And we'll go after another jar here. And basically the same procedure here.
Wow. So amazing. Very, very hot. This is our kitchen, inside the kitchen.
Okay. And again, we'll work it around here. get any of the oxygen out. Okay, I need to just put a little bit more in there. There we go. And make sure we wipe off the top. And that. We'll get another one of our lids out.
Hey guys.
And the rings. And again.
Thank you so much for watching my video. Please comment and subscribe.
This is one of the previously used jars. Okay, I've got a different style lid. The one-piece lids for this. And when you're doing this, you're gonna get stuff dirty. It's why I got this covered with a towel. And again, leave an inch of head space. Work this around in there. It'll release some of the oxygen in there, even though it's not quite like when we canned the beans or the corn. And this is a different type lid. It's actually a one-piece lid. And about you can tell they're all going to be kind of about the same here. Like I said, this is a whole lot messier than than working with the beans or the carrots. And of course, what's ever left over is going to be our supper tonight, and there's definitely going to be some left over. And we'll go around here. Get some of the oxygen out. I need to, because you're dealing with the tomatoes here, you can already see that you need to really wipe that lid to make sure it's nice and clean. And we got a couple lids stuck here together. And the ring. And looking good. Now, this is kind of the other jar I'm using here. It's an old pickle jar, and I'm just going to try it out here with the chili and see how it works with the chili here. And I'm winding down on this. Now, somebody may ask, if you saw the other two videos, which I hope you did in preparation, when I was doing the prep, well, you've got 2 pounds of hamburger. Okay, you've got 4 jars sitting there, 2 of pasta sauce, 1 of chili beans, another 1 of tomatoes, and you're only going to make 7 jars of this. It's like you're losing. You're not really getting ahead. Unlike the beans, which we went into the garden and got, and of course then canned them, it's like everything is ahead of the ball game. Let me see here. Whoop, I lost. My thing's falling apart here. Okay, and this is an old pickle jar. Just going to try it here. And like I said, real important when you start doing with the stews and that, I'm not ahead at all. So I used all that, and all I'm getting out of it is 7 jars. But I say you're way ahead. For the simple reason, you no longer have a bunch of individual ingredients. You now have a meal in a jar. 7 jars, 7 meals. All you had before was 2 plain pounds of hamburger, a bunch of onions, bunch of garlic, a couple cans of this and a couple cans of that, but nothing mixed. There's nothing there that we'd call a meal until you make it, and what I've done is make it, and I'm actually canning a finished meal. So when you're done here, and I'm going to take some of the water out of here. This is filling up way too much. You only want maybe about 4 inches in here. So I'm going to take a bunch of the water out of here. And I've still got 2 more jars to do here. Okay. Now, as you can see, I've pretty well emptied that. Okay. So I got to go to the stove here. Pick up my other one here. And fill this one here. And like I said, because you're doing this, you're definitely going to make a mess. Okay. Run my spatula down in there. Get as much as that as I can. Of course, very important now to clean this, because as you can see, I'm starting to get a bunch of spill here. So, put the cap on. Got the lid here. And I got one more to go here. Yeah, this got kind of messy here. Ladling it in. Okay, I be done. This last one, whoops, let me run the spatula around in there. Rinse that off. Let me clean the lid here. And pick up the last one here if I can. Okay. So there we go, and got probably about half of this left, which is good. That will be our supper tonight, and I'm going to take you over here right now and try to show you the process. I've got that in there. I've got about 6-7 inches of water in there. Okay, now what I want to do is, like I said, line this up, make sure that with the heat that this distance in here is about the same all the way around, and sometimes just a little bit of adjust. And sometimes it kind of wants to fight me to get even all the way around. Yeah, just don't want to line up this time. There we go. Ah, good. Okay, I got that lined up so it's even all the way around. I'll take the opposites here. Oh, golly. Yeah, we kind of moved it a little bit there. She just don't want to line up on me here. There we go. Okay. I've got the opposites and basically just snug it. I hope you can see here. Just run her down. Till they're tight, and not tight, just kind of snug them down. And now that I got them all snug, I'll tighten them just a little bit. So I've got about the same pressure. And there we go. Now what I'm waiting for is I'm going to get steam released out of this. So basically you want to wait about 10-15 minutes. And that as it heats up. And then I'm going to apply this right here on top of here and wait till it jiggles, and an hour and a half. So I better quit right here. This is going to be an awful long video. So, but unless you got the canning process here, and if there's any questions, just let me know, and I'll try to direct you in the right direction as easy as I can. So until then, God bless everyone. Thanks for watching this series of videos, and everybody have a good day.